Hey, what's up, everybody? Nice little echo when I get started here for the first time. Yeah. Got a few friends checking in for me. Everybody in the chat, let me know how audio levels are on the mic compared to, holy cow, compared to audio levels, how they are compared to the music. I think I'm gonna have to boost the music up a bit. Let's see. All right. Well, tonight is my first stream, and we're gonna do things a little bit different here. I am planning to do a few giveaways, open some English packs, open some Japanese packs, and just kind of see how it goes from there. So, as I kind of troubleshoot a few things here, trying to figure out with some friends if let's see, we're still going. It's gonna be a little bit nutty the first time around, but we'll get it dialed in. Alright, so I'm gonna turn my mic up to a positive level. Alright, so I've got my mic kind of set to max level, so we'll need to dial down music from here if it's not sounding too hot. So we'll look for the boys to give us some feedback, and once we get leveled off, we'll start cracking open some packs, get some giveaways going with the bingo, and go from there. So I'm gonna pull the music down a little bit more and see how we go. I think we got a pretty good balance going right about now. So once I get the thumbs up, I am gonna get started here. All right. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Parker, and I am the founder of the Shiny Trading Card Company. Over my shoulder is Luna. She is my dog and my roommate, and it's both of us just kind of on this adventure, cracking cards, having some fun, and we're gonna see how it goes. So I am gonna share out that we're getting this thing started, and I think we'll see some folks kind of begin to trickle in. So if you're in the chat, just let's throw it out. What's everybody's favorite Pokemon? Mine is Alolan Raichu. That little guy just surfing on his tail is absolutely just the best. I can't get enough. Let's see here. Share. More options. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look here. We still got a few little things to get going right, but we'll get it there. More options. Share. All right. So, looks like we got 4 folks hanging out with us. Not bad for the first time around. Definitely have some longtime friends of myself and the channel checking in tonight, so that'll be a good time. But yeah, I think overall we're in for some fun. We've got Brilliant Stars, which is the new pack, or the new set that's coming out. I've heard nothing but good things so far about this set as a whole. Everyone just seems to be in love with it, and it's got a Charizard, so everyone's going to be chasing that. I've seen some of them going as high as 800, and that's raw because nobody's had time to grade yet. So if we pull one of those, it's gonna get a little nutty. Yeah. Besides that, I think it's another Charizard, but I think our nice chase card would be the Charizard Alt, which is a full art of Charizard and Venusaur, just kind of going at one another. But on top of that, we're going to be opening the Japanese version of the set, which is, I believe, Bright Star. Open some Vivid Voltage, open some Celebrations, and I think it's time to kind of get started here. So, if anyone's in chat, just kind of come on in, say hello, let me know how everything's looking, and I'm going to switch over to our kind of card camera here, and we're going to get a look. So, first set we're going to be going through tonight is Brilliant Stars. Like I said, this is the latest pack. We're going to be hunting for the Rainbow Charizard, the Alt Art Charizard, the Legendary Birds. They are Galarian forms. Those are just some nice looking cards. We're going to be running through Celebrations, and again, we're going to be chasing Charizard, but this entire set is a mix of new holographics and a reprint of some favorite cards from the past. This is probably one of the most coveted sets, I think, and as time goes on, it's only going to get more expensive, more collectible, and just more fun to open. Vivid Voltage, this is about a year old. We're going to be chasing the shiny Rainbow Pikachu that everyone seems to have trouble pulling. It's a wonderful looking card. Very excited. I just love this set as a whole, and I think we're going to have a good time. And then last but not least, as I mentioned, we've got Bright Stars. Now, for those of you that aren't used to Japanese packs, I believe it's 5 cards per pack here, and Japanese cards are traditionally of a much higher quality. Especially when it comes to grading, you'll more often find better centered pieces. You'll find a mixture of both just beautiful overall trainer alts and some cards that won't always make it into the English sets. For instance, this Bright Star pack, as we kind of go through here, we're definitely going to see some cards that are not in Brilliant Stars, or in Starbirth. We're not going to see ones that are in Brilliant Stars. So, yeah, we've got at the top of the hour, every hour, I'm going to run, if you look, hover over on your computer, a live bingo that's going to run. And for those that run the bingo, whoever wins the card, I am going to pull 2 packs of your choice out of these 4. We'll open them up, sleeve them up, ship them out right to you, no cost. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun way to kind of build with the community, and until we hit affiliate and we can start doing some more fun stuff with channel points and subscribers and things like that. So, yeah, if you're in the chat, just check in once in a while, and that'll help qualify you for that live bingo. You just need to make sure you're following and you're active in the chat. Come around, I think, 10 o'clock. So, with that said, I am going to move these cards aside, and I'm going to start with Brilliant Stars. So, Brilliant Stars actually just released today. We've been able to see through the pre-release kits a little preview of some of these, and I mean, gosh, just the whole set is beautiful. and I'm very excited. So let's make sure we get the card trick right on the first one. 2, 3, 4. So right off the bat, in place of the energy, we got a V-Star card. So this is new with this set. With the V-Star, we have what's basically a placeholder, and I'll go through this a little bit more once we pull a V card. But this basically, once a game, you get to use a special attack, and you flip this over once everything's done. So let's see if we did it right. Excellent, I believe so. So we've got Acerolas Premonition. Let's get this a little Mordrim. Friends and Galar. This has a really nice full art. Purrloin. Duskull, Sneasel, Corphish, Magmar. We've got a Haxorus Reverse, and for our rare, holy cow, right off the bat, one of the most valuable cards in this set. We have Cynthia's Ambition, Rainbow Rare, full art. Let's get this sleeved right away before I mess it up right off the top. Let's get you safe. So this is actually a lot of folks' chase card for this set as a whole. Typically the full art trainers aren't too loved in the rare spot, but Cynthia is a long-standing character in the series, and just everybody seems to love her. So off the bat, for the first set of packs, we've already almost made our money back. So couldn't be more happy with that. Yeah, let's keep going. So Charizard on this pack, obviously every time Charizard's in a pack, everyone just wants it. It's what everyone's after. Back to back, we've got a hit pack. So on the back of the code card here, if it's got a black stripe, that's how you know you've got a good card incoming. And what's nice about this set, and I'll talk about this as we go through Starbirth as well, is that in Japanese, this introduced the start of what are called, or not the start, the continuation of what are called God Packs. So God Packs are when every card is a hit. Now, this is only in Japanese, but, and I'm hoping we'll get one here, with the English set, you can get a double hit. So Magma Basin is our reverse, and our rare, a Raikou V. So, not bad at all. Let's get this fella sleeved up. So, for those of you that aren't familiar, Raikou V, a V card, is a special type of card that was introduced a little late in the Sun and Moon set. And the V cards, so Charizard could be a V card even though he evolves, and it's a way to get a Pokemon kind of more quickly out. A lot of V cards have special abilities or things that allow them to kind of be a little bit more powerful. But the trade-off is that if they get knocked out, you lose 2 prize cards. When you're playing the game, there are 6 total prize cards. You lose all 6 prize cards, you lose the game. And hopefully we'll pull some as time kind of goes on through here. But there are variations on this V principle. There are... Oh, I gotta keep these in frame so you guys don't think I'm switching cards on you. As time kind of goes on, hopefully we'll pull a V Max, which is almost like an evolution for a V. Yeah. And I like what they've introduced to the series. They feel good. They make the game feel much faster. Honestly, no complaints. Look at that art on this Farfetch'd. It's get that in focus there. That's just a nice looking card. I did the card trick wrong, but we just got another full art trainer, and that is Acerola's Premonition. This is another chase card for a lot of folks, and I'm honestly a bit stunned. Wow. And shout out to Derek in the chat calling out that VMAX. Yeah, it's man, we are having good luck tonight. 3 out of 4 hits. I will take that all day, any day. So let's throw Acerola in the background. Get rid of that hand. And let's keep opening. So, the 5 folks in chat, let's kind of hear from you. When did you start collecting? Did you ever collect? Are you just checking this out because I shared it? What does Pokemon look like for you? Do you like to play the video games? Do you like to collect the cards? 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we get this time around. It's always interesting to see how these sets are put together. We'll have there's just always one of the original, I'd say 2 to 3 of the original 151. We got a Vibrava reverse, and this is our first regular rare in SQ. I think that I've seen over the past 4 years with Pokemon Go coming out, it's just Pokemon's always been popular, but it sort of feels like that was a catalyst for so many folks getting back into the game. And Wet Dingy says, I collected most of them cards when I'm a kid, play the games now. And I think that's the nice balance, is that Pokemon is so memorable and collectible that no matter what you play, and again, I'm going to stop for a second here. Just look at the great art on this card. Hopefully we pull it later on too. There's a regular rare Mewtwo that just looks wonderful. Let's take a look at this artist here if I can get it in focus. It is Renati Hayata. So we got a Dusclops, Cleaning Gloves, Shinx, Cubchoo, Dedenne, Nosepass, Snorunt. For a reverse, we have a Clink. And for a rare, Simisear V. So, I would definitely say this is not on anybody's chase card list, but it's nice to see some of the unused Pokemon, so to speak, get at least a little bit of love. When I talked about earlier the selection of these sets, it's almost no matter what, we always see some of the original 151, and it feels like a lot of Pokemon, unless they become a fan favorite, just absolutely get lost to time. Here, let me open this back up so you guys can see. Throw that under. We've got another hit. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we've got Water Energy, Staravia, Vibrava, a Choice Belt, and as we kind of go through here, I'm going to try and point out some of the more competitive cards. It's interesting for those that don't collect to see a card like a Lumion V that doesn't look very interesting, but it is so helpful and competitive that it can be worth more than some of the chase cards. So let's check our rare, and just a regular Hollow Dusk Noir. Let's throw this guy in his sleeve, and onward and upward we go. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you had a good week. Mine was pretty long. It's kind of nice to take a break and try something fun and new with this first stream. I think we're gonna try and do a stream tomorrow, do a stream Sunday, and see if between those 3 we can kind of get dialed in and then get into a regular schedule as time goes on. So 1, 2, 3, forward to the front. We've got our Steel Energy, choice belt, Floatzel, Roseanne's backup. This has a full art trainer, I believe, as well. Bidoof, Clefairy, Grimer, and this just feels like an original 90s Wizards of the Coast card. I just love this illustration style as well. And I think that's half of the fun collecting, and as we hit that Farfetch'd again, I think that's a lot of the fun for me collecting as well. Reverse Silgalith is just how interesting some of the art is. If you've ever seen Pokemon cards kind of evolve throughout the years, we've had everything from cheesy 3D animations to literal like pieces of artwork that have hung in museums, and it's just so interesting to see all these illustrators take their shot. A few years ago, I was lucky enough to do an illustration for Porygon 2 for some shirts for the Pokemon Company International, and I still think that that's probably one of my claims to fame, but it's exciting to just see all the opportunities that individuals get to share their art and just kind of see these cards, especially ones like this where they tell a little story. Now, I believe there's a few other cards in this set, but we've got Wally in the background looking for something. We'll see if we pull the evolution card and then a regular rare Lapras. If we pull that, we'll kind of see a story, I believe, of Wally in the background, going start to finish. I think one of my favorite cards of all time that tells a story like that is Tepig, and it shows him evolving, and as he evolves, there's pictures hanging on the wall of families, and each time he evolves, those families get older, and it ends with the young trainer that trained him with a kid of her own. So, Tropius, Roseanne's backup, Chimchar, Gibble, Turtwig, Trapinch, Piplup. We've got a reverse Shinx, and for our rare, a regular rare Flygon. So, for those of you that play games, I'd be interested to kind of see like what you're playing in Pokemon right now. There's so much to do. I know I talked a little bit earlier about Pokemon Go, and I still play to this day. Obviously, Legends of Arceus just came out, and believe it or not, that this Starburst set is actually not Brilliant Stars Starbirth, is not a promotional tie-in set to this. We actually have one coming out later this year, I believe. Pokemon Day is this Sunday, the 27th, and a lot of folks seem to think that we might be getting Generation 9 pretty soon. So as we approach here, we know we've got a hit coming up. Let's see. For our reverse, we have a Burmy, and for our rare, another holographic Dusknoir. So let's get him sleeved up and taken care of. So, I know I was talking about games. I would be very interested to see like what everyone as a whole is kind of playing. As you kind of look through Twitch, you can kind of see what everyone's streaming, but it doesn't always necessarily correlate with what everyone's kind of playing at home. I still think that Sword and Shield, there's Barry, we talked about him a little earlier. I still think that Sword and Shield is still pretty popular for some folks, just because it's more of a main series game. But, yeah, overall, I haven't actually gotten a chance to play it yet. I took a pretty nasty slip in December, and today is actually the first day I was kind of cleared to go back to work, so I figured what better way to kick that off than with a little stream. I think I might skip Legends of Arceus, but when Gen 9 comes, I'm all in. I think my favorite game of all time, though, was Sun and Moon. It was just an absolute blast. It was sort of Game Freak's goodbye to the handhelds, and it just felt like a love letter to Pokemon games. That's where my favorite Pokemon comes from, Alolan Raichu. And I could replay that game every day. Let's keep looking here. So, we are approaching. We've got one pack left of Brilliant Stars for now. And here's our rare, a Garchomp Holo. That is just a nice looking card. So let's get him into a sleeve. And let's keep moving onward and upward. So, I want to hear from you guys. With the last pack of Brilliant Stars coming up, what would you guys like to see? Would you like to see more of almost the same set with some Starbirth, a Blast from the Past with Celebrations? Or would you like to see, I've got Vivid Voltage kind of queued up over here so we can see, kind of chase that Pikachu. I'll go with whatever the chat picks. So, this is our last pack of Brilliant Stars for tonight. We should have, I think, 6 booster boxes coming in. So we are definitely going to be hunting for that Rainbow Charizard. Whoa, and there we just got one on. Wow, unbelievable. We on a white code card too. We just got another chase card. Wow, I am losing my mind, folks. This is our first look this evening at a character rare. Let's get this into focus here. So this is an Umbreon V Single Strike. And what's interesting about these, I kind of talked about this earlier, but with Starbirth, they kind of brought in these God Packs. And with these God Packs, it's character rare, character rare, character rare, character rare, and then I believe at the end you have a chance to see 1 or 2 hits at the same time, and everyone has just fallen in love with these character rares. Personally, like I would love to see more of these in every single set. So it looks like we got 4 folks in the chat. Let's hear from you guys. Would you like to see some Pokemon Celebrations? This is a really short set. It's about half the size of a normal set. 4 cards per pack though. And this is Starbirth. I believe this is 5 cards per pack. This is a Japanese set. And then we've got some Vivid Voltage. This has a rarity set called Amazing Rares, and Amazing Rares are probably, next to character rares, one of my favorites. So I'm gonna take a quick drink and I'll look to hear from you guys, hopefully. So if you're in the chat, check in and say hello. I've seen Derek, or that Wet Dinghy, kind of hop in a few times. Let's introduce yourself. I'd love to kind of start up a community here and interact with you all and kind of learn more about you and who you are. So, I think with that said, we're gonna do let's do some Celebrations. You can't go wrong with it. It's just such a good set. So, what's interesting about Celebrations is that every single every single pack, every single card is almost like that God pack we spoke about earlier, because every one is holographic. So what we're going to see here, as I flip to the front, we're going to see this 25th anniversary logo. We're going to have 3 holographic cards. And each one of these holographic cards, the first 3 is from a half of a set, so to speak. The last card has a chance at being from what's called the Classic Collection. And that's going to be like the Charizard that everybody knows and loves, along with some favorites from the past. So let's kind of dive in and see what we get. And remember, well, I was wrong. It's the middle. And we get a Celebrations hit right off the front. So this is a Team Magnus Groudon. This is from 2004. I think that was pre-X and Y. But, yeah. What I like about all these classic collections is they sort of use a different holofoil. And there's an error that you can kind of look out for here on the regular part of the card, where a reverse holofoil kind of bleeds over and into the card, and we've got a little bit of that speckle coming through. So I couldn't be happier with that. That's a great pull, and I'm kind of excited to see if we get some bigger hits here down the road, what that could mean for how they look. So let's adjust these folks in the background. Oh, let's take a peek here. So just the 25th Pokemon anniversary as a whole has been wonderful. We've seen so many like weird and wonderful things across the board. We've seen Post Malone cover Hootie and the Blowfish for an album they came out with. We've seen people just go in some of the longest lines I've seen in the hobby. And we're approaching our rare here. No hit this time. Kyogre Hollow. And that's actually kind of why I wanted to start this stream. Was to kind of like share out the hobby, because it's so hard to come across cards right now. And I'm lucky enough to be in contact with a distributor and have some folks and friends that just grab them whenever they see them for me. So it's been a good time just kind of saving these up, and then at the end of the year I've been with some coworkers, I've been kind of making bundles with our leftover cards. So here we go. I think I see a full art here in the background. I don't want to spoil it. But let's see. Hey, look at this guy. We pulled a Birthday Pikachu. This, I think, as a kid, was one of my favorite cards. So you can see here, there's that little blank up top, and then at the very bottom, you can enter your birthday. If it's your birthday, the attack does more damage. And as a kid, I just thought that was the best thing. It felt so personal. What's kind of cool about this card, too, is they left on the Black Star promo. That was Wizards of the Coast doing a sort of interesting promotional series that was everything from what we saw with those Ancient Muse that everyone still kind of has and collects and loves, as well as kind of, if you look here in the background, like some of these cards. So a great pull with this Birthday Pikachu. And we've got pretty good centering all around, so depending on, we'll take a closer look with the black light, but this might be, along with these 3 in the back, this might be a PSA candidate. So I'm going to put this one to the side for now, let the ladies on the left and right shine, and that Umbreon character rare shine as well. Alright. Let's keep going here. Oh. So where's everyone checking in from? The chat's been a little quiet. I wanna hear from you guys. Where are you from? Kind of just send a little hello. Like I said, I'd really like to build a community, hear from some folks, and I did the trick wrong. And we've got our first full art from this set. This is called the Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. So there was a variation in the past that had red, or as time went on, we can kind of see it in the logo. So this Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, known sort of as the Chunky Pikachu, it's just kind of been a fan favorite, and they brought it back for a few pieces. They made a little figure for it. It's actually in one of these illustrations in the background. And for our other three, we got a double hit. Look at us. This is a Dark Gyarados. This is from the Team Rocket set. Let's get that sleeved up right away as well. The Shining Magikarp for this set, which is the pre-evolution of this, is definitely a chase card. I've been lucky enough to pull a few, and gosh, they are stunning. So let's take a look at this a little closer. I just love the illustration style, just on the Team Rocket cards in general. They did a great job just sort of adding this dark eeriness to all of these characters, and it's just really enjoyable. So let's keep progressing onward and see what we can find in our celebrations packs. So thanks to the guys checking in. Yeah, the picture is lagging a little bit. I was hoping for some more stability. We'll kind of see as time goes on. So let's get this right here. Well, I've messed up the card trick twice in a row here, but we've got another V hit. We've got a Flying Pikachu V. What's cool about this set is, hopefully we'll pull some of these as well, that Birthday Pikachu, that Flying Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu. They were cards from the 90s that were given away as a promotional item. So these cards are brand new for the 2021 set, and it's just kind of a nice homage to kind of bring second life to a card that is very much beloved in the community. Alright, we're going to do some counting this time and make sure I don't mess this trick up. So let's just pull this one as it is and see what we get. 1, 2, 3. So our third one is our hit. And our hit happens to be another from the celebrations, Imposter Professor Oak. This is another Rocket card. I think this was one of the first time, the only time actually, they've ever went and made someone evil, so to speak. And this was definitely a fan favorite. So let's put that in the pile and keep going. We're kind of chugging along here. We've been going just shy of an hour and having a good time going through these cards. At least I am. I hope you guys are as well. And just a reminder, as we kind of approach 10 o'clock, we have our giveaway. So make sure you're following. If you are following and you're on desktop, you should be able to hover over the video and click the live bingo prompt. And you have to click get your free card. Once you do that, you are able to play bingo, and it'll automatically play through, call out a winner, and from there we will get a little peek at the 4 sets we've got here. Let some folks pick out what cards they'd like to see. Wet Dingy talking about the little dog sleeping in the background. Hey Luna, you want to say hi to the folks? She's a little bit awake. So yeah, we'll see. So like I said, don't forget to follow and click that bingo prompt, and that'll be your chance to win some free packs. And again, we get the full art Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, Kyogre, Zekrom, Ho-Oh, and that's it for our allocation of celebrations for the night, but we still have a ton of packs to go through. And I know I kind of talked about it earlier, but for those of you that just joined, with that bingo card that's on the right hand side once you hover over the video, you'll be entered to win 2 packs of your choice. I'll ship them out to you at no cost. You get to keep the pulls, and if for whatever reason you don't get a great pull, I'll definitely include a nice card. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to see what we should kind of do next. Oh, we do have one more celebrations card that snuck in here. Maybe this will be a little bit of last pack magic for us. Let's crack it open. God, I'm always so scared opening these small packs. They take so much to rip, and you just, it would break your heart if you scratched the hollow on a card or something. All right. So for our last celebrations pack of the evening, we've got Ho-Oh, Zekrom, Cosmog, and another Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. I think I could pull this set every day for the rest of my life and not get tired of it. Just the feeling when you pull that Charizard, you feel like a kid again. It's such a good time. All right, so I want to hear from you guys. Would you like to see Vivid Voltage in the English set, or would you like to see the Japanese Starbirth? So to kind of talk about these two, Vivid Voltage is kind of a mixture. It was the first time we saw Zarude, which is a legendary Pokemon. So it was kind of like a themed sort of electric set. And then Starbirth, which is the second newest Japanese set, that is a mixture of just legendaries and fan favorites and these character rares, and it's such a good looking set. So let's see, we've got about 4 minutes until the bingo goes off, so I'm gonna take a little water break here. Ooh, you guys got to see a little bit extra of the set there. So if anyone's interested in helping out the stream, feel free to share the link. Just kind of get it out. I'm definitely hoping to do this long term and just kind of crack cards on the weekends and during the week, and just use this to kind of enjoy the week as a whole. I think it's kind of fun, and as time goes on, it'll just be interesting to see how this evolves. And if you take a look at the channel page, you can kind of scroll down, and I've got links to our Discord, our Twitter, our TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just everything you can imagine. I like Twitch. I like what it offers. As that community builds, I'm excited to see where it goes. And hopefully we'll stay on Twitch for a little while, and we'll see how it goes. So, 2 minutes left. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about how this bingo works. So, again, if you're following, and just hit that get your free card. It should generate one. And let me see here. I might have to do a little bit of magic on my end to get this going. But once we do, we should be good to go. I might have to go on the fly here a little bit, but I think we'll be just fine. So, yeah. So how this bingo is gonna work? It's free for everybody. You just have to follow, and it's going to randomly generate a card for you. It's going to randomly pull the Pokemon as the numbers, and the goal here is to fill up your whole card. So this can take a little bit sometimes. So as we kind of go through, I'm gonna start opening some packs again. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see who our winner is, and I think it'll be even more exciting to kind of pull a card and send it out to some of our first subscribers. So let's get this game started here. I think I'm gonna add a link here once we go live, and I am gonna start the bingo with one player. Looks like I can't, unfortunately. So we'll leave it open. If anyone wants to join in, we'll get it started then. But until then, we will keep going. So I think I'm gonna dive back in to Starbirth because I've just been in love with this set, and let me grab actually a pair, hopefully, of scissors, and if not, we are going to do Vivid Voltage, because Japanese long stem packs are definitely a challenge to rip open sometimes. Here, we'll give it a shot from the bottom and see how that goes. There we go. That's not as bad as it normally is. So as we kind of crack this open, you'll notice that these Japanese cards have a bit of a different look on the back. Let's get that in focus. I actually greatly prefer this to the old design. Yeah, it just feels a lot better in general. We've got the energies on the balls, the gold rim, and for this first set, we're gonna take it slow, not do a trick, see what we get, and go from there. So we got Pachirisu, Piplup, Sneasel. Our reverse is a trainer, and a regular rare choice belt, I believe. So it looks like this was not a reverse, but a full holo. So we need to flip one from the back. So let's get started, and we'll go from there. So in the chat, Wet Dingy calls out that Pokeball is correct, and I'm always torn. So the debate is, should the Pokeball open up from the top or the bottom? In the anime, it's opened up in both. I think I prefer it opening from the top, like this, but some folks seem dead set on it being from the bottom. So again, I just love this artwork on this Beartic. Just the style is so linear and modern. So let's keep going. We've got a Shinx, a Cubchoo, a Magmar, and that's just some good art as well. And for our rare, we've got an Arceus V, the set mascot. So I would say that's a win pretty early on in this set. Japanese sets in general, with the smaller cards and with just kind of their overall seating, they're known to just have harder pulls, and I think it's definitely nice to pull anything holographic from a Japanese pack. And boy, do I just hope if we can pull a God pack on camera, that would be a dream come true. So, let's keep going. Move one to the front. Get them lined up. And we've got a Motham, a Throw, a Corphish, Chimecho, and for our rare, a regular rare Luxray. So, thanks to everyone that's kind of been sticking around, keeping the stream up. It's been wonderful having everybody. I'm kind of hoping that in the future, as time goes on and we get enough hours in Twitch to be affiliate, we can start having some fun with channel points, doing redemptions for packs, and do some fun stuff. So I believe this is Colosseum is the card. This is a card that is not in the Brilliant Stars set, if I'm correct. We've got a Baltoy, Bidoof, that beautiful Grimer art, and for our rare, a regular rare Clefable. So let's keep going here. I think we were so lucky early on with getting Cynthia's Ambition, the Umbreon V character rare, and Acerola's Premonition that we might have used all our luck up for the next year. I can't believe getting 3 of most people's chase cards in our first few packs was possible. So, we've got a Burmy, we've got a Chimchar, a Corphish, a Sneasel, and for our rare, a regular rare Weavile. Oh, let's see here. We got one more joining in. Welcome to the Shiny Trading Card Company. I'll actually talk about that a little bit. I just kind of, I've had a bit of free time on my hands being laid up. That I wanted to kind of get into a hobby. And I've always enjoyed collecting Pokemon cards, and I thought it would be fun to kind of do this streaming. So we've got, I think it's Torch. We've got a Throw. We've got a Crawdaunt. I see something shiny. We've got an Executor and a full art trainer card. That is nice. And so, what Dingy? You said the 3 in the back, do they look good enough to get graded? I think so. So, let's take a minute here and let me put some of these commons back in my pile, and we'll take a closer look at some of the 3 in the back. So this is the highest tier rarity in the set. This is a Rainbow Rare, Cynthia's Ambition. I think as we look, the centering on the front looks impeccable. It might be a little high on the top, but I think that's just the design. I think it looks great. And on the back, yeah, we're a little off. You can see on my right side, it's just a little bit shorter and longer. I think we'd have a definite, like, a solid 8, maybe a 9. Either way, this one's going to go in. This is so many folks' chase card that, yeah, for sure, we're going to go in. And then as we get to this Umbreon V, unfortunately, we can kind of see here on the front, this left side is much longer than the right. And then as we get to the back, we see the same sort of centering. And I'll talk about this as we go through the Japanese set, but traditionally English cards as of late have kind of started to get a bad rap for print quality. But the inverse of that is that the Japanese cards just have the best quality. Yeah. So with this Acerola, I think we're looking pretty good on the front here. We're pretty even on the left and the right. Top and bottom, pretty good. Let's head to the back here. And I think we're looking pretty darn good around. I'd say we've got a solid 9 here. maybe a chance at a 10. I'm not seeing any scratches on the holofoil. And what's nice is we've actually got a print error here. We've got an extra drip of holo. So a lot of folks specifically collect errors, whether that's a miscut card or a piece of holo that's bled over like we saw earlier. It's going to be interesting to see what grades we've come back. I'm hoping to do a piece in the series as time goes on that we kind of send stuff off to get graded and then open back up and look at what we've kind of pulled as we've went on. So let's hop back into some of these packs. And wow, already an hour. This first Twitch stream is flying by. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely having a good time. Thank you so much if you're watching. It really does mean a lot. This has just kind of been just a kind of dip in the waters to see how it's gonna go, and I think we've had a pretty good time so far. So we actually just pulled the full art trainer of this card a few minutes ago. So let's see what we got. We've got a Riolu. Oh, we've got something in the back. Woo-hoo! I see some fire, I think. I'm definitely getting excited. Okay. We've got Luxio. We've got a cast form. And we have done it! A Charizard V in Japanese. Look at that. This is definitely getting graded and going into my collection. Wow, I cannot believe we pulled one so early into the box. We're gonna take a look at this right away and take a look at the centering. Obviously everyone's chasing both the alt art and rainbow rare. Oh boy, I'm fumbling to get it in. Of this card, but I think this is actually my favorite of the illustrations next to the alt art. Centering is looking impeccable. Look at that. And then on the back, yep, just like we discussed earlier, Japanese cards just always look so darn good. Yeah, I think that we get to do a little switch, and we're going to take Acerola's Premonition and kind of throw that Charizard up front. And I think as we kind of go through that recap, yeah, that's going to be a highlight for sure. Yeah, it's so exciting always to pull a Charizard, especially from this set. I think that's a premonition of good things to come. And what's exciting is with Japanese booster boxes, you get a couple guaranteed hits, and we haven't actually had a big hit yet. So I think we are due for something exciting pretty soon here. All right, and I think we just might have gotten a peek at it. So we've got a Floatzel, Chimchar, Buizel, Starly, and Staraptor. I guess I saw wrong. Look at that. So let's see here. I know the chat hasn't been too active tonight, besides Wet Dingy just absolutely carrying y'all. But I really do appreciate you coming in for the first time. If you have any feedback or any thoughts, I'd love to hear it, because this is definitely going to be a process to get everything dialed in. Like, how does the audio sound? How are the music levels? How is the music choice? Do you like the sets that I'm opening? I'd just love to hear from you guys and just kind of understand what you like. So we've got, I think it's a Pod, a Dusclops, a Shinx. Oh, we've got something here again. Oh my, look at that, hollow edges. I think it's just a regular, oh, and it's a Moltres hollow. So Wet Dingy and I actually just pulled this from the Brilliant Stars set as out of the pre-release boxes. I love Japanese hollows so much because you can see here it goes around the edge on top of it just being the center, like it is in the English cards, and it just feels more exciting. Like when you get that little peek like we just did, it's your heart races a little bit and you're like, oh man, what are we gonna pull? Yeah, it's a good time, and I'm always excited when I see that little glimmer of something. So, speaking of, we've got Baltoy. And now this is interesting because this is the first card from the set that I've seen that's almost like a Detective Pikachu-esque illustration. So this weekend is Pokemon Day on the 27th, and one of my favorite things about Pokemon Day is that in Japan it's actually a national holiday. And the week before and after Pokemon Day, the whole town or the whole city just kind of opens up to tourists, expecting an influx of folks from around the world to come and enjoy Pokemon Day. And they have extra translators. They kind of set up shop with more Pokemon apparel and toys and cards and collectibles. And they just definitely cater to fans as a whole. And it's just so cool to see just a whole kind of culture come together and surround this whole thing that is Pokemon. And I think that's a part of why I love it so much, is to watch everybody come together and enjoy the same thing. Like the four of you that are sitting in here now, like, yes, you're here supporting me, but deep down I think there's just this seeded bit of love for Pokemon and what it represents and what we remember, whether that's a memory from our childhood of playing the games under the cover with the plugged in light, or it's more recently just hanging out on a Nintendo Switch and playing online with your friends, or collecting cards, or the first time Pokemon Go came out and we were all running around like just crazy trying to find a rare Pokemon whenever it came out. I definitely think that as I look into the past, I think I see something again. That when Pokemon Go first came out, that was one of my favorite moments in my life related to Pokemon. Everyone was just so friendly to one another, and whenever you saw someone on your phone, you're like, oh, are they playing? I think so. And it was just such a good time to see everybody together. So, we've got a Prinplup, Silgalith. Oh, I see something. There's something. A Silgalith. It's a Minccino, I believe. And an Arceus V-Star. We have pulled the character rare, or not the character rare, the full art rare of the set, from the set mascot. Wow. So, I talked about it a little earlier, but this V-Star mechanic is new. And you can see it's got its own sort of coloring and aura. This is a busy card, but this panel individually is a specific attack that you can use once per game. And it's nice because it makes the game go so much faster. You're taking the risk when using a V card of losing 2 of your 6, but you definitely get a trade-off for it when you have, like, you can see this attack hits for 200, and then Arceus has the special V-Star ability. So, just checking in again, seeing how everybody's doing. If you're hopping in for the first time, give me a follow. Say hi, say hello, introduce yourself to the community. join the Discord, follow us on social. We're going to be doing this pretty frequently, and I think it's going to be a fun time to kind of see where we evolve, whether this ends up being something that we do nightly, weekly, every weekend, Friday night, find out when folks are online. Yeah, I think it's going to be just really fun as the community builds and grows. So we've got a Wormadam, a Castform, Duskull, Luxio, and a double colorless energy trainer card. So let's keep kind of going through here. So if anybody's in the chat, how's the stream looking? How am I sounding? How's the music level? Just kind of communicate with me and let me know how things are looking on your end. I know it can be a little bit different for everybody, so I want to try and balance everything out to be as even as possible. All right, here we go. Now this is a nice looking card. This is Golurk. He's one of my favorites. It's just, he has such a cool origin story, and I just love everything about him. Oh, you can see we've got something in the back again. It's always so exciting with these Japanese sets because when you get a hit, it's a hit. We've got a Piplup, a Selglyph, Spiritomb, and a Shaman V-Star. This is a pack art, actually, in Brilliant Stars. And it's legendary. So, one of my gripes, let's see if I can get this into focus. 5-band graphics, they do, like, they did the Charizard here, they did this. I believe they did Cynthia. They do sort of a more 3D look, and I would love to see, like we've seen on that Beartic or that Mewtwo that we're hoping to pull. Just, I'd like to see them going back to more sort of hand-drawn rares. Instead of, and I know it's easier on their end for when we have gold cards and rainbow rares to outline everything and make it look nice, but I think it's that attention to detail that the Wizards of the Coast set had that that really hit home and made so many people fall in love in the first place. So here's Muck looking a little inappropriate. We've got Electabuzz, Baltoy, we've got something in the back again, Shroomish, and we've got a Whimsicott V. So this is actually a pretty popular card in competitive for its ability to kind of move the deck around. So this one will probably not get graded, and it will be sold raw, and someone will use that in their deck in competitive since things are starting to open up a little bit more as we kind of get out of COVID. And man, it's been so interesting to see 2 years ago when COVID first hit. The World Regionals got canceled by Pokemon, and they didn't move to doing it online. And this is going to be the first year that they do regionals again, so I think it's going to be pretty exciting, not only for people like me that pull and sell, but for the community as a whole, because we're going to see cards that, like this, Torch, that may not have been kind of too beloved, but they're so helpful to a fire deck that everybody cannot get enough of them. So we've got Chimchar, Clefairy, oh, it's not Torterra, it's Turtwig, Grotle, and a Manaphy regular rare. So I've played a little bit of competitive in the past and had fun with qualifiers, and actually had the chance a few years ago to the one that was about to be canceled, or that was canceled, to go to London and participate. I think it would have been fun to go out of the country and meet some other trainers. So there's Cynthia's Ambition. We pulled that rainbow rare in the back just a little bit ago. we've got Burmy, Bidoof, Monferno, and a Hollow Dusk Noir. That's actually our third one of the evening. We pulled 2 of them in English. So let's set to the side. Let's keep going. I hope y'all are having a good time. It's fun for me cracking packs. Yeah, and I'm excited to kind of, as we get going, like give away packs and give back to the community and share and have competitions, and once we kind of reach that affiliate status, just being able to do some really fun stuff with channel points and kind of reward viewers that are here and interacting and having a good time. And we've got a Golurk regular rare. So I'm going to kind of do some cleanup on my end here. Let's take a peek here. We're about, I'd say halfway through our Starburst box. Let's take a peek and see what we get. If we could get that Alt Art Charizard or even the Rainbow Rare, wow. I mean, that's like a collector's dream come true card. I think you all see me have a heart attack on camera. So we've got a Probopass, a Turtwig, Clefairy, Garchomp, and a Tropius regular rare. Let's keep going here. I hope everyone's doing well and kind of enjoying their Friday night, hanging out here with me. I know whenever one of my friends that's a streamer, as I kind of see something hollow in the back here, S14 Rob, I definitely enjoy like sitting back and watching him, having some food, a couple drinks, and just really relaxing and hanging out with some friends. And we have an Empoleon Hollow. It's a nice looking card. All right. So, let's keep going. So I'm excited too after this to kind of get into Vivid Voltage. I haven't opened it up really since the set first came out, and one of my suppliers is the Awesome Couple. They are out in New Hampshire. They are a physical card store, and I've bought from them for a long time, and just really enjoyed watching them kind of grow. And their prices have always been fair. And their product just ships so fast and so secure that I never have a problem. So this is pretty interesting. In the top right of this card, and maybe it's not me noticing it, but the dragons, like, they have their icon here. There's a nice little scratch in the top right, and that's just a nice attention to detail. I like that he's looking at it as well. So we'll have to check, and it looks like Gabite that we just pulled does have it as well. So our hit here is a regular rare stadium card. Fooled again by the trainer border. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. We've got something very big coming up. I don't know what it is yet, but I think this is going to be pretty darn exciting. So I love this Magmortar card first. With Electivire in the background. These two are kind of pitted in the anime as enemies. And I just love the detail here. We've got a Clink. Oh man, this one's slipping. Mincio. We've got one more. We've got a Nosepass. And yup, I think I know what we've got here. I'm calling it. I think this is the card to pull from the set. I think that this is a gold Arceus. We did it! We fucking did it. This is not only the rarest card in the set, this is the set mascot. This is such an exciting pull. This card looks so good. I cannot believe our luck. Let me get this in as quickly as possible before I look at it wrong. Wow. The centering looks impeccable on the front and the back. Edges look clean as can be. I think we've got ourselves a legitimate 10 candidate here, folks. This is one hell of a card to pull, let me tell you. Yeah, I could not be more excited with that. Yeah, getting a mascot card, but not only the rarest possible version of it in the set. Wow, that's definitely a collection-worthy card, and I'm so glad to open it with you guys here. Let's keep going and see what else we can get. Maybe we'll keep pressing our luck and see if we get anything else crazy. So, we've got a Kling Klang, a Weasel, Execute, Chimchar, and I believe it's one of the professors. Trainer card. Let's keep going here. Oh, let me tell you guys, the hardest part about this was not setting up the stream in the first place. It's cracking open these Japanese packs. I'm 90% sure they've created an alternative form of super glue and are using it. So we've got a Wormadam, Mincino, Grimer, Klang, and we've got a reverse Lucario. So this one's a fan favorite. This is a great example of a card that I would not get graded, but because it's such a fan favorite, it will definitely sell as a raw. And I believe that it's pretty competitive viable as well, so it's definitely going to catch the eye of a lot of folks. So we've had I'd say we've had 6 or 7 just absolutely astounding hits, and I'm excited as we kind of keep going to see what happens here. So let's flip to the front, straighten up, and we've got a Manphy, Golett, Starly. We've got something in the back again. I think it's just a rare, holo rare. We've got a Shroomish, and yep, we've got a Torterra. I will take a holo starter any day of the week. There are just some folks that absolutely love their starter, and you can't blame them. It's just a nice looking card. Whoa, and there goes Cynthia. Let's get her back up there on her pedestal. Probably one of the tougher video game bosses in history. Once her Garchomps start hitting those sword dances, you're in some big trouble. Let's keep going here. One to the front, centered up. I think that's fresh water. Got a Gibble, a Crawdont, an Electabuzz. Tornadus is our rare. The normal cards get me every time. I think we've got something exciting and with that white border, but then it just doesn't want to be shiny for us. And that's actually where the company name came from, Shiny Trading Card Company. I thought it'd be kind of fun. I was able to get the name across everything, and I think it's kind of representative of what we all want. We want that kind of shiny hit at the end of the pack. Cast form and a regular rare Heatran. So we're getting a little bit close to the end of this set, but not to worry. We still have many more cards to pull after this. Let's see here. One to the front. And, uh-oh. Yep, there's something back there. We've got a Floatzel. We've got a Magmar. Spiritomb. Minccino. And let's take a peek here. We've got a V card. Yep, Shaman V. Let's get this one covered up again. So let's take a look now. This is the first time we've done it. I talked about it earlier on in the stream. But we have both the V and the V-Star. So the way that these work is almost like evolution for like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. The V-Star goes on top of the V. And I believe the V-Star is 3 cards if it gets knocked out. But the abilities typically offset that, so you're taking a risk, but you're getting a nearly invincible card, depending on the situation that you put everything in. Let me move here for the first time in about an hour and see if my legs still work. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. What, for the four of y'all kind of hanging around, what are y'all doing tonight? Sitting back, relaxing on the couch? You got plans later this evening? You making a little bit of food? What's your night look like? How's your weekend starting off? So, we've got 2 packs left, and after this, we'll take a quick little break, look at what we've pulled so far, and then move into Vivid Voltage. So we've got a Weavile, Duskull, Piplup, Sock, and a holographic Garchomp. We're starting to double up a little bit on some of our holos, which isn't the best, but with us pulling that Golden Arceus, I don't think we can complain even if we want to. Pulling the best card out of the set is quite an accomplishment for our first stream. So I think we're sitting in a pretty good place. All right, last pack magic. Give it a little shake. Give it some blessing. Maybe some emotes in the chat. Let's see if we can get anything here. I'm putting that last call in. It's a long shot, but I would just love to get that alternate art Charizard. It's one of my favorite cards in years, and man, what a good looking card. So. Electivire, and what's interesting is I love this. We talked about the cards that show stories, so we can see Magmortar in the back here. We pulled the card a little bit earlier that was the inverse of this, and I just love when we kind of get a set of like these two, and we can kind of enjoy it and kind of see the story. So we've got a Clang, a Farfetch'd, Grimer, and our final card is a Lapras regular rare. So, as we kind of get ready to switch over to our next set, I cannot remember the name of the town, but in Japan a while ago, they had a hurricane that hit and caused a pretty big squall, and definitely did like a bunch of damage to the city. And as a part of like, once kind of repairs had gone through and all that, the city actually worked with Pokemon Go to make Lapras available only in that area for a short time and more frequently. And so the thought was that folks would come and sort of bring some tourism dollars to the area and kind of see, now that it was opened back up, what it was like. And it was very successful. They had people come from all over the world, and I think they got 3 times the amount of individuals they originally hoped to get, which wonderful for them. And it's just, I talked about it earlier when we talked about Pokemon Day, but just seeing something bring so many folks together, to me, is my favorite part about Pokemon, and why I've just fallen in love with it over the years. All right, so our last set here, we're gonna open up some Vivid Voltage. I'll finish off some water here. Some of the chase cards. Let's pull up a list and take a look. All right. I know this is wonderful dead air, but let's take a look. I think some of the cards that we're going to be hunting for are the Rainbow Rare Pikachu. I think there is a Charizard in this set as well, which is just funny that we've kind of pulled, or tonight we've kind of started with so many cards that are Charizard related. So we are back into a main series English pack, so we're gonna have way more cards this time. And what's fun about this set too is that it has amazing rares, and I think we'll definitely pull one as we go through. But they're actually some of my favorite cards because they break the plane. 3, 4. It's 4 to the front. They break the plane and just kind of burst out from the background. And just kind of like our other set, they have a chance to double up. So you could get a double hit in this set, which is just always welcome. So as we approach our first rare here and walk through the set, that is a nice reverse Metagross. And our hit, a Yanmega. So, Vivid Voltage is one of those sets that everyone's kind of been like, you should save it, you should save it. I think we'll see a little dip because everyone is so just interested with Bright Stars right now, Brilliant Stars, that it's a good time if you've been wanting to pick up some sets to kind of take a shot and either get into the hobby or just get in and enjoy everything as a whole. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Straighten everybody up. Darkness Energy. Nuzleaf. Opal, which has a full art trainer. Bay, which has a full art trainer. Charmander. Wooper. Galarian Meowth, which apparently has Viking heritage. You can see he's on the boat there. And then in his Pokedex entry, that hair on his head is actually metal. That's why he's got the steel typing. We've got a Cottony, an Arrokuda. Oh, that is a wonderful reverse Charizard. And a Vaporeon. We're actually going to sleeve this reverse Charizard. This is one that's definitely been very comp viable because of its ability. And it's got Leon in the back. I love the art here. I know it's so easy to be a Charizard stan and just love every card, but I just feel like his popularity definitely lets him get a little extra love and time from some of the illustrators. So let's keep going and keep hunting. Let's kind of pull this set list back up and kind of discuss some of what we can get. So this set has rainbow rares, which we've kind of seen here. It has some gold cards. It has some full art trainer cards. It has some V cards. But I think out of this set, it's that rainbow Pikachu that everybody wants. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. We've got Psychic Energy, Dilmize, Galarian Stunfisk, Aromatic Energy, Tailo, Yanma, Wooper, Dedenne, and this is actually our first claymation card of the night. What do you guys think of these cards? I've always been kind of torn. Some of them look wonderful, and some of them just look like it kind of breaks that plane of reality. We got a Pikipek, a reverse Cramorant, and a regular rare Lucario. Let's keep moving. We haven't had any big hits yet, so whatever we get, it's I think it's gonna be buried pretty deep in there. Watch us get a hit and another green code card, and we can always hit one of those amazing rares, which is one of the reasons why I like this set so much. We did it earlier in our last pack with the Umbreon V. We didn't think we were gonna get anything, and then we got our hit. Got a Winden Stadium, Zebstrika, Excadrill, Trubbish, Tynamo, Clobopus, Woobat, Tailo, a reverse Milkrai, and a regular rare Crocodile. Let's see if we can get a white and green code card this time around. I still can't believe on our very first pack, and there we've got one, we pulled a Cynthia's Ambition. 4 to the front. Let's make sure we get everybody straight this time. Let's try not to get a peek here. We've got a Steel Energy, Duat, Ferrothorn. Oh, I think we've got a full art. Careless. So, nice little name pun there. Arrokuda. And this is another card that tells that story. You can see that Cramorant, which I'm sure we'll pull again, kind of diving in the water to scoop him up. Nincada. Pikipek. Poochyena. Rockruff. A reverse Diancie. And our first, a full art Steelix V. I'm loving the look of this card. The green is a nice mix-up or not a nice mix-up, a nice addition to kind of these steel type cards that are usually a little more bland. Let me move some cards here. Let's get that Charizard we pulled earlier, set him out of the way, and start getting some cards piled up here. Let's march forward and see if we can pull a rainbow rare, a gold card, a rainbow trainer. I think I would much rather have a rainbow rare Pokemon over a rainbow rare trainer. Some of the trainers are just kind of a little uninteresting, and I think it's everybody loves a Pokemon more than a character card. 4 to the front. Let's see what we get. Water Energy, Memory Capsule, Girafarig, Electrike, Bamfy, Shuppet, Poochyena, Voltorb, Rockruff, Reverse Galarian Meowth, and a regular rare Bayonet. Oh, let's take a peek here. We're fast approaching 2 hours in, and boy, is time just flying. It feels like I've been on for 10 minutes. This is just such a blast. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this going. And there we go. Darkness Energy, Bay, Girafarig. There's actually a palindrome. His name is the same in forwards and reverse. His original design, we saw recently in some of the sprites. It was just 2 giraffe heads, and boy, was it horrifying. We've got some Moo Cheese, a Tailo, a Charmander, Wooper, Galarian Meowth, Cottony. Our reverse is Opal, and a Grapploct regular rare. Alright, Pikachu pack, give us some luck. Come on, Chunky Pikachu. Oh, let's take a peek here. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. We've got a white and green code card here. I'm gonna definitely watch the VOD back and just kind of see how the levels were, see what we can improve, and just keep chasing that affiliate here for this first month. And once we get that affiliate, we'll be able to do some fun things with the community. Really excited, like I said, to integrate channel points. Things with subscriptions, kind of offer some fun emotes and some perks. Give away packs every month to subscribers, send them out. Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. And it looks like we've got on my end just a little bit of frame rate drop, so my apologies there while that kind of takes a minute to catch up. So we've got an Arrokuda, a Seedot. Our reverse is a Whimsicott. And for our rare, a Galarian Darmanian V. This man is an absolute unit in Pokemon Go. Yeah, can crush just about anything in an instant. Let's keep going and see what sort of luck we have tonight. Let me kind of adjust a little bit here. Another green code card. We are definitely lined up to have some pretty nutty hits at the end of this box. I think it'll be pretty wild. So we've got a Lightning Energy, a Nessa, Krokorok, Excadrill, Whimsir, Trubbish, Tynamo, Clobopus, Woobat, Skidoo Reverse, and an Electros regular rare. We'll do a little bit of cleaning up here. We're really flying through with these bigger packs compared to the Japanese packs where we were kind of having to reset only about quarter of the box, but here about 3 or 4 packs in, I've got to start moving some stuff around. Oh, let's take a peek here. We've got a white and green code card, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Let's kind of test our luck here. I'm gonna go with Fire Energy. Fighting. All right. We've got a Swellow, Zebstrika, Dusclops, Drillbur, and again, this is one of those claymation cards that I just don't know how I feel about him. The character itself looks good, but it feels wrong in context with the way the image is in the real world. We've got a Cottony, a Clobopus, an Electrike. We've got a reverse Loudred. And for our rare, a holographic Magarnia. We'll throw her in a sleeve and put her in the pile with the Charizard, the Galarian Darmanitan, and our other cards. So I said earlier, Zarude was introduced into this set for the first time, and there was a Netflix movie, and that was one of the first Netflix kind of sponsored movies, because they've kind of taken over all of the Pokemon content. And what's interesting about it is that in the story, the Zarude adopts a kid, and the kid thinks he's a Pokemon, all that, but it led to the first ever Pokemon card that was a human, Charmeleon. Are we maybe getting a little foreshadowing? Trunbeak, Riolu, Chimchar, Nincada, Voltorb, Rockruff, Arrokuda, and a regular rare Garbodor. How's little Luna doing over there? Still sleeping. She's passed out as can be. She absolutely loves the snow, and we went to kind of dig through all the new piles that came up. We got a little bit of snow here last night. One of the things that I'm really interested in doing with channel points, and as time goes on, I'd love to get like a little dedicated camera to Luna and set it up to one of those cameras and have a channel points where someone can redeem it and it spits out some treats for her. I think that would be kind of a fun time to just watch her come over, and it'll make a little noise, let her know it's about to happen, and I think that would be a good time for everybody. Whimsir. Hey, look at this! This is our first amazing rare. So let's take a look side by side here. Take a looking at this Exploud next to this Zacian. So on the Zacian, you can see the hollow actually like breaks the plane. And this is the first time that was ever done. Like, obviously we have full arts. Like, even the energies on the bottom, and at the very bottom, you can see here, there's like a little holographic set logo. I just really enjoy how these look, and yeah, I would love to see these cards continuously kept in the set. They're just visually stunning to me, and I like them a lot. What do you guys think about these amazing rares? Do you like the sort of double hit? And this is kind of hearsay, but the thought is that with these amazing rares kind of being hits, that overall the pull rates are just a little bit lower. Now, there's no way, like, we can look at numbers and aggregate data and kind of look at seed rates in general, but it seems for the most part to be inaccurate. But it's one of those superstitions that has kind of stuck around in the hobby, and yeah, it's just interesting to kind of see how it goes. It looks like my camera is dropping off a little bit. Very sorry about that, you guys. I'm gonna mess with it here a little bit. I can sometimes adjust settings and get things to go a little bit better. We definitely have it's a little bit grainy, but looks like we're getting back on track as we kind of dial back up the kilobytes per second here on my end. So one of my hopes too, and I'm running this off of my phone for my hand camera. I'm torn back and forth between what to do for this hand camera, because the phone is just so nice with that snappy autofocus, and most webcams, even like the 4K one, like what we're seeing from me now, the close up autofocus just can't keep up because they're used to subjects that are so much farther back. So like you can see here, if I hold my hand up, it gets in focus pretty quick because I've got some nice lighting. But when you're kind of up close like this with such a busy background, it's not the best. So we'll kind of see as time goes on. We'll definitely continue to build out the rig. One of the things I'm excited to do here too is kind of play games. Just kind of hang out on the channel, play some video games when they launch. We'll definitely be playing whatever the next launch is. Maybe we'll do a playthrough of Pokemon Arceus, or Legends of Arceus, Reverse Charmeleon, and a Quagsire regular rare. I think it would definitely be fun too to depending on how the direction of these Pokemon games go, and maybe even this weekend is the Johto celebration in Pokemon Go. Maybe bring that up on screen. We got a white and green code card, and just kind of play, and if anyone else is playing, sort of just interact with them. Maybe if they end up making that trade distance longer, trade with some community members here. Just talk about Pokemon Go in general and have some fun enjoying the day. We got a Poochyena. I love the graffiti in the background here. That's just a nice card. The depth of the shadow. I love it. We've got a reverse Crocodile, or Crocorock, my bad, and an Aegislash-V. So nothing too exciting, but we haven't used up either of our good hits. From my experience, and again, this is hearsay because we can look at seed rates and kind of get numbers, but each booster box, which is what we're going through now, you usually get 2 like top tier cards guaranteed, and we haven't really seen one of our hits be used up yet. So I kind of called this earlier on. I definitely think we're going to see something as we get pretty deep into this with another white and green code card. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. And speaking of 4, we've held pretty solid at 4 this whole time through. And I don't think that's anything too shabby for our first stream. I know I've said it multiple times, but if you're in here and you're watching, I really do appreciate you being here. And I look forward to speaking to some of you guys now and after, and during, and learning what worked, what didn't, what we can do better, and how this stream can evolve over time. We've got a Chatot, a Joltik, a Cottony, a Mudbray, Slugma, Cottony Reverse, and a holographic Zeraora. Let's sleeve this fella up as I bump my camera for the 18th time. I definitely see some changes that I'm gonna kind of make for the next stream. I think I'm gonna move my camera into the bottom left. That way, when I center my cards, you can kind of see me a little bit better, or see the cards in the hand a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, let's keep going here. Let's do a chat check. I know, Wet Dingy, you've kind of been in and out of the chat. Love to hear from you. How do you think everything's looking? You liking the stream so far? And anybody else, please feel free to speak up. Let me know what you think. Do you like this format? Would you like to see something a little different? Something more than a hand cam, a different angle on the body camera, maybe just Luna instead of me? I'd love to get feedback from you guys. It's just, there's so much learning to do, and I'm so excited to do it. So we've got a Whimsir reverse and a Whimsicott regular rare. We're just shy of a little over halfway done with this Vivid Voltage box. And we're about 2 hours in. So I think we're making pretty good progress. Yeah. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd like to talk a little bit about my stream setup and just kind of maybe hear from you guys. I set up today. My mic is an Elgato 3 wave mic. I've got a ring light above my head. I'm running OBS software. Obviously, we're on Twitch. Yeah, we've definitely got a pretty good starter setup here. I've got a Logitech Brio webcam, Mudbray reverse, and a Perzerker rare. Now this is an alternate art and a regular rare, which is pretty interesting. So as we kind of talk, I'm gonna take a quick little break here, get a little bit more water. And I'm gonna knock something out here on my end. And hopefully you all are having a good night. I know that there's a few different streaming platform options. I kind of looked at YouTube. I looked Facebook gaming. Twitch just seems to be the most accessible and easily discoverable platform to start out on. Despite, you know, some of their forthcomings and just kind of how they've been to some other streamers. I've definitely have some thoughts on how they could have, you know, handled certain situations better. But for the most part, I think Twitch is a great platform because it hello Rob trying to ban Wet Dinghy the first time around. Very funny. I think Twitch is nice because with that Amazon ownership and Amazon Prime subscribe, it's a great way to kind of engage people. Whereas on a platform like YouTube or Facebook, you might have to set up a payment for the first time, and that can be a pretty big barrier to some folks versus just a free one click to support. Look at the emotes in the chat. Everyone's feeling and vibing good now, huh? Yeah. I hope you're doing good, Rob. I hope you had a good time going out with your friends. Derek's just been here, kind of carrying the chat on his own, doing his thing. So, we've got a Memory Capsule, a Go-Goat, a Ferrothorn, Rockruff, Whimsir, Trubbish, Tynamo, Clobopus, a Reverse Chatot, and, hey, there's our regular rare Charizard. And again, this is a pretty competitive card. So we're actually going to sleeve this up, and what people will often do from sellers like me that kind of go and sell singles instead of like selling packs, what they'll do is you can have a limit of 4 cards in your deck. And so you'll see a lot of times the just lots of 4 for these regular rares going for $20 to as much as $200, which is kind of crazy. So you can see we've got a white and green, so we've got a hit. Let's get everybody nice and cleaned up here. Lightning Energy, Telescopic Sight, Mightyena, Trumbeak, Oshawott, Duskull, Ferroseed, Riolu, Sandile. We've got a Joltik reverse, and for our rare, we've got an Orbeetle V. We'll put a sleeve on this little fella, and we'll keep chugging along. So I see the frame rate dropping again, and it's definitely something I'm going to look into. And I do want to apologize to you guys, but this is the first time around, and I think we're doing pretty good overall. 5 viewers, that's no small feat. So I think maybe we'll end up going with a webcam for a hand camera, and maybe I'll do some trickery. Oh, uh-oh. Did I do 1, 2, 3, 4? Maybe we'll do some trickery with autofocus off. We've got a Dusclops, an Electrike, Charmeleon, Blitzel, Skidoo, Ferroseed, Dedenne, Drillbur. We've got a reverse Beldum, and 4 are rare. Ooh, we've got something here. We've got an Egg/V Max. That is just a lot of holographic at one time. Hey, Cody's here in the chat. Welcome, Cody. How are you doing? How is the? I believe it's the first week of the Witch Queen in Destiny. How's that been going? How's the story? Are you guys raiding yet or preparing for the raid? What's it looking like? Oh, another white and green code card. 50 to 60 hours deep already, Cody. Holy cow. That's so much. Did you take off again this week? 3, 4 to the front. Man, that's a lot. I remember taking a day off and spending it with you for one of the expansions, and I couldn't keep up with the one day. So I don't know how you do it, man. I think your blood must be 30% energy drink or something. We've got a reverse wash energy, and our rare, we've got a Leon, which again is actually a pretty nice competitive card. And additionally, this is a character rare that also has a rainbow rare. 2 days were 16 plus hours. My God, dude. Are you having to like charge your Elite Series 2 as you play? You running out of battery? Holy cow, man. Whew. Oh. 16 hours of Destiny over 2 days. I remember in high school when Halo 3 came out, me and one of my friends, Tony, we got the game at launch, midnight, from GameStop. We picked up some of the Halo 3 Game Fuel, and that's before it was like what Game Fuel is now. It was just like a regular Mountain Dew. We are approaching our rare, and we've got an Ampharos V. This is just a good looking card. I love it. I think that might be, and Wet Dingy and I were talking about this the other night. What's everybody's favorite Mountain Dew flavor? So he had tried the new I think it was raspberry lemonade one. Said it was pretty good. I think Baja Blast is definitely my all-time favorite. But that Halo 3 Game Fuel, it tasted like Dots, the candy, and man, what a soda. I could exist on that at the detriment of my dentist. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. We've got another. So you're going with the raspberry lemonade too, Cody. My name's Wet Dingy, but my friends call me Dingy. I have to try that raspberry lemonade one. I wonder if... So we've seen like they've released 2 or 3 of these like illustrated... Oh, we've got something. 2 or 3 of these illustrated, like... We had the Major Melon Mountain Dew. We had this raspberry lemonade. We had like the smashed apple or whatever it is. We've got a reverse Pincurchin. And our rare is a hollow Dirtolon. Um, I didn't get to try the apple, but I've heard great things about that. Yeah, Baja Blast is absolutely goated. Mountain Dew Spark. Derek, is that does that have like an energy drink in it, or is it? I think it does. Is the LeBron James one the Rise? Is that an energy drink one as well? I'm not sure. I know that that's the raspberry lemonade. Is the Spark, or is that the LeBron James one? I need clarity, Derek. I need to know. This is it gets the people going. We got a Go-Goat, a Winden Stadium, Metang, Beldum, Melcry, Ninkata, Wimser, Reverse Dynamo, and a regular rare Lucario. 2 cups of coffee, man. So for those of you that like don't know me, if there is anyone in here, and it's not just all my friends being the best, I can't have caffeine, so I've missed out on energy drinks and coffee and pumpkin spice lattes, and there are just so many energy drinks. I think it was Cody that was telling me about one of the I don't know if it was a mango monster, but there was one that he talked about, and gosh, it just sounds so good, and I wish I could try it. We need to come up with a way to get decaf Mountain Dew and all those. We've got a Steel Energy, Telescopic Sight, Ferrothorn, Careless, Whooper, Dedenne, Pikipek, Choodle, Riolu, Reverse Swallow, and for our rare, a regular rare Beedrill. Make an appearance from the original 151. So, Vivid Voltage. I think the set as a whole it's beloved for the Rainbow Rare Pikachu that we've kind of talked about on and on and on, but I think it's one of those sets that is just that little hint of nostalgia enough for it to be kind of one of the fan favorites. I know on eBay I've definitely seen the prices of Vivid Voltage and Darkness Ablaze, which we're actually going to be opening this weekend, along with like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates. It's kind of keeping up with some of those more rare sets, and we've got another Zacian V Amazing Rare, and I believe, nope, no hit. So let's sleeve this guy up, and we're gonna put him in a big boy sleeve as well, because he is looking fine. Let's see here. Oh, let's take a peek. It's such a fight to get these in. Sometimes it scares me. We've got pretty good centering on this one too. I got a hair here that got caught and that wiped right off. But this might be a nice candidate to send into PSA. This was, in fact, the last Amazing Rare that I needed. Breaks over back to the grind. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Cody. Thanks for the lurk as well. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps that that journey to affiliate, and it just kind of helps me understand where everybody's coming from. I hope you have a good night, man, and good luck getting ready for that raid. I believe you get to start it next week if they still stick to that same pattern. But have a great night, man, and thanks for stopping in. Oh, the grind continues. Let's take a peek here. We 2, 3, 4. We've gotten a VMAX, so that was one of our hits, I think. But I still think we're due for something pretty crazy, because we haven't seen a rainbow. We haven't seen a gold card. We've got probably 10, 12 packs left. I really think we're going to get something special here at the very end. We've got a Bayonet Reverse and a Lycanroc Regular Rare. So once we kind of finish this, I'm going to open up to kind of doing another giveaway. See if we can get a couple people in there. We'll get some cards out to some folks. 2, 3, 4. We'll be using the bingo, which if you're on desktop, if you're following me and you kind of hover over the video, there should be a bingo option, and from there you'll be able to enter once I make it live. So as we kind of get closer to the end here, we'll talk about that and get that going. But the winner, I'll give you some packs. We'll open them up on stream, and then we'll ship them out to you for free. So we've got Electrode and a reversed Dusknoir that is definitely not inappropriate. What is my man swallowing? Get out of here. All right. Here we go. Next pack. Now, I know a lot of streamers and YouTubers have catchphrases and everything, and I've been trying to think in the back of my head is what I should do. Like Tim Tatman has, you know, the tell somebody you love them. Leonhardt has a guess the energy game. Dr. Disrespect just screams at the top of his lungs. Everybody's kind of got their trademark, and I don't know what mine's going to be yet. I think, like I said earlier, it'd be fun to do something with Luna where the community can kind of interact with her with one of those cameras with like a laser pointer and treats on it. But I think it'd be fun to have something to do with you guys as well. A couple of my thoughts were like just doing like a virtual wheel and or something with channel points to where we do something like where an entire box, like maybe once a month, just give away a full broken box, open it up on stream to a viewer. They keep all the hits. We'll mail it out to you. I think that'd be pretty fun and a great way to get people to engage and follow and share. It's just tough now not being an affiliate. It's so hard to not have the subscription model, to not have emotes, to just be kind of limited just because you're limited. And we've got something in the back. We've got a Rockruff. We've got a Magcargo Reverse. Let's just do a little peekaboo. Oh, we've got a full art. An Orbeetle V. Full art. I hope that doesn't use up our second hit. I think we gotta be due for something. We haven't seen anything too crazy yet. And I really think that we've got a pretty good chance still to get something. We've got quite a few packs left over here. Got a green code card. And 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Straighten them up. Flip it around. We got a Steel Energy. A Duat. Aromatic Energy. Heroes Metal. Nincada. Pikipek. Poochyena. Rockruff. Dedenne. Another Pikipek. And a Clefable. I really like the art on this Clefable. It's simple, but it's good. I don't know if it's just balancing on a pole on its crotch. Only thing I'd change. Alright. Let's see here. I know the other night, Wet Dinghy was just kind of helping me get set up for the stream a little bit. We were just kind of watching as we kind of talk about, like, streamers' trademarks. This guy was just absolutely, like, just going all out for himself, just singing every few minutes, and my man was off key. But he did not care. He was having the time of his life. So I don't think I will hit you guys with any singing just yet, but maybe in time. We've got a white and green code card here. I wonder what Wet Dinghy was. I know he helped out. He saved my butt, man. I still I'm not recovered all the way from my elbow surgery yet, so he did all the heavy lifting, literally and metaphorically. I know. I'll take a picture next time and send it to you. S14 Rob. The Dene. Picky Peck. We've got a reverse Chichester Bath and Aegislash-V. Man, we have been absolutely hunted down by these Aegislash. We've got 4 packs left. And yeah, I think we'll keep Derek around. He's been a great guy. I've known Derek for about a decade now, and man, we've seen about everything twice. We've been all over the country. We've been to Texas, been up in Wisconsin. Just those 2 places. That's the whole country. Everybody knows. One road trip. Everybody knows the rules. Yeah. So we got a Krokorok, a Dhelmise, a Drillbur, Oshawott, Duskull, Ferroseed, Riolu, Trubbish, and a Manectrike regular rare. Down to 3 packs. Let's take a peek at what we got here. I'm holding out hope that we got another white and green here. I really think we're due for one more big hit. We were so lucky though with our first half of the stream, and I'll kind of go over these once we wrap up at the end, but we got some damn good hits to start off, and maybe we used up all our luck at the beginning of the stream. Execute, reverse, and a Zapdos rare. This is just another fine looking card. I just love the art. Let's see if we can get it to focus here real close up. Maybe not. But this also uses a new type of holo that is from the Japanese sets, and this was one of the first times the American sets used it, and I really love it. I just love the streaks. It feels fresh compared to sort of the swirls that we always see on the promo cards and some of the older cards. So, our second to last Vivid Voltage pack. 7 people in here now. Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Here at 11:30, I'm actually going to be running a bingo. And you'll be able to enter only if you follow. And only if you're on desktop. If you hover over on desktop, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got a new follower, Aperture. What are you doing, man? Welcome in. So if you hover over the screen, we've got another follower back to back. Celia's? Oh man, I'm gonna butcher your name. Please give me the phonetic pronunciation so I don't kill it again. Welcome in, you two. Another one? Get out of here. Pokemon card opening stream? I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. Kelly's here too. Man, we got the whole S14 squad in here. Welcome, everybody. I really appreciate you coming in. And we've got a regular rare Alcremie for our second to last pack of this booster box. So I'm going to get these kind of moved over. Oh, we hear El Creeper. I see you, Kelly. All right. Last pack magic, everybody. Blow on the pack. Give it some good wishes. Get your voodoo dolls. Yeah, we actually opened a bunch of Brilliant Stars earlier, app. Hello, Pinky. Welcome. We got 10 people in here. Holy cow. We're going nuts. Rob with, I'm sure he pulled, oh, we got a white and green code card for our last pack. Follower goal crushed. Yeah, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it very much. We did. I'll kind of walk through these here after this pack, app, but we got some really good pulls really early on. So let's go through this appropriately. Let's, Leaf Energy, Nuzleaf, a Memory Capsule, Girafarig, Whimsir, Trubbish, Tynamo, Clobopus, Woobat, Shuppet, and a Colossal VMAX. Look at that absolute fucking unit. Bro, you can't even tell what he is. There's so much going on this card. Hey, Sayez, please give me the phonetic pronunciation of your name, so I don't want to butcher it. But welcome to the stream, everybody. 9, 10, we had 10 at one point. So, while I kind of get set up to do the next set of cards here, if you're following me, and you hover over on desktop, you should see a little prompt for bingo. So I'm going to walk you guys through it now. If you kind of hit that, let me refresh here to make sure I got some folks in. If you hit that bingo and fill out a card, it's free, doesn't cost anything. Hello, Sayla. Sayla, it's very nice to have you in the stream. I appreciate you and welcome. Yeah, but if you're following me and you click that bingo card, it will create a free card for you. And what we're going to do is we're going to run the bingo here in a second. And whoever wins, I'm going to send out some goodies to you. We're going to open up a couple packs for you on stream. We are going to ship them out to you for free. And whatever you hit, you keep. So we've had pretty good luck tonight. So as you folks kind of come in and get ready, it looks like we've got 3 in already. Hoping to see a few more. Let's go from some of the hits. Aperture, you're talking about Arceus. We actually did hit the gold full art Arceus from our Japanese, I believe it's Bright Star, or Star Birth, if I remember correctly. It's got perfect centering. I think it's one that we're going to actually end up sending off. This is definitely a chase card for so many folks. And I think we were beyond lucky to hit a mascot card in our first set. I'll go through a few more, but we pulled a really nice Charizard V as well. No Rainbow Rare Charizard, but that's going to be what we're hunting for these next few weeks. First stream giveaway. Damn, the Koozie Club is budget as fuck. I'm hoping to do a giveaway every stream, Rob. It's for the people. It's for the culture. I haven't seen much in the newer cards. Yeah, these are awesome. You actually missed it earlier, Pinky. We did celebrations. I'll actually grab a few more, and we'll do a few of those. It's a nice mixture of new cards and some of our older hits as well. Like that classic Charizard that everybody wants to pull. So we also pulled an Umbreon V character rare, which I know it's another card that so many people are chasing. I just love the look. I love character rares as a concept in general. It's just so good looking, and it's so exciting that the Pokemon Company International is just really getting into kind of experimenting more with art. And then I think next to our Gold Star Arceus, this is definitely our rarest pull of the night, and this one is gonna fetch a pretty penny at some point. Everybody loves the waifu cards. That's just how it is, man. So I know character rares are wonderful, hands down best artwork. Agreed. All right, let's get this going. We got 4. I'm gonna start the bingo. All right. Rob, the chosen one. Activity feed. So, draw random Pokemon. I think I might have to do it manually for the first time, but we will kind of see how this goes. So, since I'm not affiliate, I can't get like a total view of this program that I normally would. So you guys will have to kind of talk to me and tell me like, hey, you know, my card's filling up. My card isn't filling up. Whoa. It's moving, it's shaking. I lost the screen. Everything is going nuts. I don't know what's going on. I think it's drawing, and I hope it's starting to fill out some of your cards here. So, speaking of, once we get a winner, I'm going to do some shameless plugs here. If you scroll down on my channel, I have links to my social media. Let's see. I don't know how this is going here. Let's set it to auto, and let's have it draw every 5 seconds here. Every 30 seconds is as quick as the auto draw goes, apparently. Let's see. Cancel. Okay. Awesome. So this, I think it takes a few minutes to kind of really like get a card filled out, but it's a nice little fun game to kind of play in the background and just kind of hang out. Kelly, your card is blank. Am I doing something wrong? Kelly, you can't do anything wrong. I think it's gonna fill up. It looks like somebody caught a Snorlax, so we're moving and shaking it. It's going slow. I've got it set to draw as quickly as I can, but unfortunately, until I get affiliate status, I don't get all the big boy features. So let's have a little fun here. I'm gonna pull some celebrations. I'm gonna pull some Evolving Skies, and I think as a special giveaway here to whoever wins, we are gonna do a couple things here. So let's get a couple things situated. Looks like somebody else just caught a Pinsir. Great work. Earlier, we pulled this birthday Pikachu. And I'm going to include this as one of the giveaways to whoever wins this bingo. So what you're going to get this birthday Pikachu. You're going to get a huge promo Glaceon V-Star. And then I'll kind of leave it up to you, to your choice, for 2 packs if you want to do 2 celebrations or 2 Evolving Skies. And let me get those in focus better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack open one Evolving Skies right now. Togepi is the best Pokemon ever. Fight me, chat. I was just showing Derek a video yesterday. Kelly, I think your card is working. I think you got this. I just think you haven't caught anything yet. I think you're in the game. It shows you the evolutions. I know. This set is like, it has such good pulls, but gosh, the pull rates have just been abysmal. I think not app since, like, throwing out the bans, Rob. Get out of here. Best evolution. I love Flareon, and I really hope that when Generation 9 comes around, we finally get to see, as we see our reverse Flapple here, we finally get to see additional evolutions like Ghost type. I'd like to see a normal evolution. I'd like to see a Dragon evolution. Yeah, I think that it's time for them. They can do all the types. I think next to Flareon, though, which it's just so cuddly. I love it. Ooh, we're dropping a little bit of frame rates. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to come back, I promise. We're definitely going to be getting a little different hand cam as we go on. Looks like 7 Pokemon are caught. Who's close in the bingo? Is anyone got quite a few going? How's everything looking? Oh, I took my hand off. You guys are gonna think I planted these cards if we get a hit now. 1 to the front, I believe. And what's great about the celebrations is every single card is a hit, and we have a chance to hit something from the Classic Collection, which is a mixture of every like cool card from over the years. We can pull an original base set Charizard out of here. Like, how fucking cool is that? So we got Mew, we got Dialga, we got Zekrom. Hey, look at this! We got a Celebrations hit on our first pack. Here comes Team Rocket, and you can see that little R. This is a 1995 card from the Team Rocket set. Mew is cute, Rob. Mew is actually, canonically, has the DNA of every Pokemon, and that's why it can learn every move. I know a unhealthy amount of Pokemon facts, and it's like that like video of like my brain, and then it's like three little things singing. It's like someone's talking about like, oh, Ukraine just invaded Russia, and my brain, I'm like, yeah, did you know that like the female Vileplume has like larger white spots on its head, but the male Vileplume has smaller white spots, or larger white spots, but less of them. So we've got a Lunala, a Ho-Oh, a Kyogre Revert, or Kyogre Hollow, and another back-to-back hit, Imposter Professor Oak. This is also from a Rocket set. So it's interesting. We've had quite a few Rockets hits this night, or tonight. So let's see. We've got 11 Pokemon caught. How are everyone's cards looking? Kelly, you got any hits yet? You got any squares filled up? Ooh, app calling. Hell nah, Kelly. What? It could be luck of the draw. So I've definitely had, like, I've used this on a few other streamers' platforms. I've definitely had instances where I've just had such terrible luck getting in, and then they all just come in the end. I think you've got a chance, Kelly. It's not over till it's over. All right. Whoa, look at that. We've got an error pack and a hit. We've got a Surfing Pikachu VMAX. Look at this absolute fucking unit. Just trying to balance on a board the size of his foot. My man is chilling. What else do we got here? We got a Dialga, Kyogre, and a Yveltal. Man, that was weird. We did our card trick and everything. The Big Chungus. Damn, boy, he thick. Yeah, look at this big boy. So, yeah. Hopefully, what I'm hoping to do here for giveaway, not tonight, but maybe Sunday for Pokemon Day, we've got a couple of these figures from some of the packs, and look at this, just chunky gentleman. What a just look at that little smile. He's just happy to be around. Yeah, I think for Pokemon Day we will do a giveaway with that and some special stuff. And Pokemon Day is coming up here on the 27th, so it'll be kind of exciting. You want to find that premium box? Well, app, you better be here Sunday, and you got a chance to get it. I've actually had pretty good luck with Barnes & Noble. We got another follower. Who is it? Pikachu? Sir Pikachu? How's it going, man? You just missed out on bingo, but I was telling everyone that, oh, we got a professor. Man, we've had some weird packs here. I love this, how it breaks the plane so much. It's just such an intriguing looking card. I love it. We've got a Reshiram, a Zekrom, and a Cosmom. I was saying, you have 6 Pokemon bingo? Ooh, Rob's getting close. So, Rob, is it, what is it, BINGO? So is it 20 spaces? I think I have it set for a winner. So, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. I can't see cards in the manner that you can, unfortunately. So let's do this again. One to the front, and that should be correct. And there's our hit. So it's not. It's like this one is set. We got another big boy. Look at this portly gentleman. Just soaking up the... Look at that little ship in the corner. It's like the size of his leg. Imagine that in real life, man. Just a fucking electric mouse in the middle of the ocean. We've got a Cosmom, a Kyogre, and a Xerneas. Hell yeah. All the Pika. Double chunk. Man, this stream really took off here late. I'm sure it was your doing, Rob, so thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Looks like we've got 18 Pokemon caught between our 4 players. We're starting to get there. It looks like it's a pretty even smattering across the board from what I can see. But we're getting there. So let's keep moving here. Oh. So let's not do the card trick this time and see. Because there's been so many reprints of Celebrations. Yeah, I think this is going to be right. that I'm sure they've kind of changed things up. So we got a Kyogre Hollow, a Xerneas Hollow, a Groudon. We got something. A little Peekaboo. Another Surfing Pikachu B, but this is just the V. Look at this shiny boy. Let's sleeve him up here. Alright, so this bingo is taking way longer than I anticipated. I thought I could set it to 5 seconds. They lied to me. I'm gonna kill it for a second and see if I can get it to go a little quicker. Oh, here we go. All right, 5 seconds now, automatic draw. That Pika, though, I know, Cody. You lurked at just the wrong time, right after you talked about your lurk. Right now we are doing a bingo giveaway, and someone is going to walk away with some very special Pokemon goods. And I talked about it earlier when I was plugging just the channel in general, but you need a rat-a-tat, Rob. Thing is sick. We might have to hook you up with one of those down the road, Cody. I think that it's gonna be, man. I'm just so overwhelmed by all this. We're getting close. Rat or Vulpix, let's go. Or a Mewtwo. Let's see here. We for our winner. So how you'll end up contacting me is if you scroll down to the bottom of this page here, you will see that I've got my social, and at the very bottom middle. Oh no, it's at the tippy top. It tricked me. We have a Discord. I think you have to yell bingo at the top of your lungs in all caps. Do you have a bingo app? Are you faking us out? Are you putting everybody down? Looks like we're starting to fill in pretty quick now that I edited it. So we're definitely gonna have somebody pretty soon here, I think. But yeah, if you kind of scroll down on my page, you should see a link to join the Discord. Whoever our winner is, just kind of hop on out and send me your address in the Discord, and from there we'll kind of go. Looks like we're getting down to the wire here. Let's see how this goes. We've got 45 of the 60 Pokemon caught. We're getting real close. I still see Mewtwo on the board. That's a pretty common one. Rattatat's still on the board. Vulpix, did we get a Vulpix? Yeah, Vulpix is still on the board. Bingo, Rob, you got a bingo? I don't know. It didn't show me. It's still pulling. App got a bingo too. Are you guys messing with me? Cause I can't tell. Be honest now. I'm gonna need screenshots. I'm gonna need verified proof in the freaking Discord, guys. You guys give it to AP Mods can't win. Get out of yeah, Rob. You can't cheat the system. Could be in the back end messing around. Jeez. I've never seen one go this far in. We've only got a few Pokemon left. Kelly, is your card filling out? Did you get it to go? Cause if not, we'll definitely hook you up. Triple bingo? I don't think that's an option. Not yet. Once I get affiliate, you can use bits to buy additional cards, and I think that'll be pretty exciting once time goes on here. It looks like Mewtwo and Rattata just went. We're down to the wire here. Anybody? Going once. I did not, however, I left and came back and I inspected it, so it's working. App, you won? Did you win for real? I need the deets. Because it's still pulling and I can't tell shit. Woof. Thank you, Luna, for the input. All right. App, you want to confirm if you won? Throw a screenshot in that Discord, and if everything looks good, I'll have you kind of send me your info, and we'll get that shipped out to you. Let's see here. Anybody? We kind of went a little quiet in the chat right around win time, so I don't know what's going on. But App, if you are our winner, let me know. If you want to do 2 Evolving Skies, 2 Celebrations, 1 of each, whatever you want to do, give me a shout. I'll keep this open for a little bit, but there we go. Oh, I think it was full coverage for the win. So, App, we're gonna give it to you. I definitely have to do some troubleshooting on my end. It just sucks that you can't do it all the way with affiliate. But, yeah. Alright, App. So, yeah, hit me up in the Discord with your address in private DM, and I'll send this out to you. But what do you want? Do you want 2 Evolving Skies? Do you want 2 Celebrations? Do you want 1 of each? What are you thinking? We'll crack them open on stream, get them sleeved up nice, and get them out to you. Hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. Got a bunch of code cards here. We're second the stream ends, we're gonna get these listed. Aperture, are you alive? If you're not, I'm gonna pick for you, and I'm gonna make the call to go Celebrations, because I'm pretty sure you've been a Pokemon fan for a while, and you might appreciate some of those older cards just a little bit more. So I'll give you a few more minutes here. And if I don't hear anything, we'll move ahead and pull. But Evolving Size, awesome. Okay, we will get those open. No worries, man. Take your time. We're just here chilling. This is the first time around, so definitely some clunks and bumps, but I think we're pretty smooth for the first time around. I thought 5 was pretty good earlier. We got a green code card here. So these cards are for App. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Get it all nice and smooth. We've got a Lightning Energy, a Fletchinder, a Lantern, Treasure Energy, Lotad, Emolga, Woobat, Glossifer, a Rapid Strike Feebas. We've got a Reverse Drampa with some crazy looking art. Look at this grandpa. This old man. And a Seismitoad regular rare. Let's do one more pack of Evolving Skies for Aperture. Have not had a chance to get it. I know, Evolving Skies just flew off the shelves. I think with those evolutions, everybody wanted the VMAXs. We've got another green code card, and that's unacceptable, Aperture. We are going to pull one more Evolving Skies pack for you after this. I think I've got a couple more sitting around. So we've got a Grass Energy, a Swoobat, a Digging Gloves, Stormy Mountain, Seedot, Woobat, Eevee, Tympole, Cutie Fly, Swablu, looking like the cutest goddamn thing to ever exist, and an Ampharos regular rare. Let me see if I got one more for you, App. I think I just might. Oh, we do. And it's a Sylveon pack. So, come on, bless us with a pull here. Man, could you imagine, App, if we pulled that Umbreon character? Oh, we got a white and green code card. Here we go. Let's get some emotes. Let's get some hype in the chat for App here. Come on. Let's bless this pack. 2, 3, 4 to the front. All right, we've got Psychic Energy, Swoobat, Digging Gloves, Stormy Mount. Oh, we're getting a little peaksy. We got something. Oh, it's looking dark, app. It might be that Umbreon. Teddy Ursa, Mareep, Zorora, Tentacool. We've got a reverse C-Dot. Let's take a peek here. Umbreon V. Okay. It's not the Umbreon we were looking for, but it's an Umbreon nonetheless, and it looks good. The centering is just a bit heavier on the left, but this is a good card. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm going to get this sleeved up. Aperture, make sure you reach out to me in Discord with your address, and we'll get this shipped out to you. And to kind of recap, what you're getting here, we've got a Jumbo Glaceon V-Star promo card for you. We've got the Umbreon that we just pulled, looking like a unit. We've got a birthday Pikachu. And then we've got a bunch of commons and uncommons. I usually ask this, this is my first time doing it, but in the past. Aperture, do you want your commons and reverses, or do you just want your rares? I'll look for your response, and then we'll send out from there. So let's end the night with 2 celebrations packs. We will forever be hunting everything Charizard. I think that's just how it is. You'll just take the rares, easier delivery. Hey, that works for me. No stress either way. So let's take a peek and see what we get. I think it's a Professor Oak trainer, unfortunately. Dialga. I know, so much bulk, right? Professor's Research. I just love that this card breaks the plane. We don't take enough time to appreciate the beauty of some of these cards and how much... thank you for being here, app. It's wonderful. It's so great to have everybody. All right, last pack magic. Let's see what we get, folks. Always chasing that Charizard. We've got a Palkia. Dialga. Oh, we've got something here in the middle. Oh, hey, look at this. We got another... Man, we've gotten all the Chunky Chews tonight. We've got a full art Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. Look at this gentleman. Look at... I've never noticed the little Caterpie chilling way up in the top. Yo, what's up, dude? What you doing? This is the first stream, app. Thank you for joining. You're our first ever winner, our inaugural victor. And the Parasect on the left. What? Did I miss him? Let's see here. Let me focus on my camera. Oh shit, I'm not seeing the Parasect. I think I'm blind. Is he up in the tree here? I think there's a Butterfree here. I don't see the Parasect. Oh yeah, there he is. Man, behind the tree. So our last hit of the night. We've got some sparkles here. And we've got a Luxray Level X from 2009. The Level X cards were so interesting at the time. I love to see over the years all of the just concepts we've tried. We've got the V cards now. We've got the character rares, the rainbow rares, the gold cards. We've just seen so much awesome Pokemon art over the years, and it's always just so interesting to kind of look at all these things and see all the time these artists have spent and just kind of poured their soul into it. And I just want to thank all of you for joining my first stream. It's been such a pleasure. I spent 3 hours opening shiny cardboard with 8 of you folks, and boy, it's just been a good time. Um, I know so many of you primes are your favorite. I know. What more could you ask for than opening cardboard printed for children, right? That's the American dream. But I do appreciate all of you, and as time goes on and as we work towards affiliate and we get to do things with channel points and with subscriptions and really have fun with it, and I'm excited to take this video afterwards and kind of cut up some of our polls and put it on other platforms like TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and just YouTube, and just see how everything goes. I think the only direction to look is up, and I really do want to thank all of you for being here. Now, I think at this point, what I'm going to do is I am going to find us somebody to host, but I haven't done that before. So I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's legal. I don't know if, Cody with the love, Rob with the GGs, Rob saying raid. I would love to initiate a raid. I just need to figure out how on earth to do it. So don't mind me while I definitely not Google search the background. Cody with the Grenader Jake emotes. Alright. Let's see here. How to use raids Twitch. How to start a raid. Type /raid followed by the name of the channel you wish to raid. So let's see if we can find somebody here. Let me hop over into, let's see. We've got somebody with not a lot of viewers here. I think that's always going to be the way to go. Let's see. We've got a couple folks. Major polls, awesome friend. Hit draft for science, of course. Let's see. Now I gotta watch an ad before I can give somebody my my promo. Come on, Twitch, you're killing me. With all that Bezos money, we can do it better. We can be stronger. I'm still sitting watching an ad for Adobe Photoshop. They got me. They got me good. They know who I am. All right. It should be just about over. But again, thank you everyone for coming out tonight and having a good time. Aperture, you're our first winner. Like, it's so exciting. I really hope that you enjoy your product. And thank you everyone. You're so honored. I'm so honored to have you. So I'm gonna give this raid thing a shot. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I will see you all over there. If it does, thank you so much for joining my first stream. What a fun time. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you around. 2 right now. And 7, 5, 4. Oh, there's a little countdown. I could have had some outro music. Wow. All right, here we go, folks. You have a good night too, app. Right now.